A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a significant move that could reshape the landscape of mental health counseling for LGBTQ+ youth, the Supreme Court has announced it will hear a First Amendment challenge to a Colorado law that prohibits licensed therapists from engaging in conversion therapy aimed at changing the sexual orientation or gender identity of minors. This legal battle comes as more than 20 states have enacted similar laws, citing the harmful effects of conversion therapy on young individuals. The case is spearheaded by Kaylee Childs, a licensed counselor from Colorado, who argues that the law infringes upon her rights to free speech and the exercise of her religious beliefs. Childs contends that her clients seek Christian-based counseling to address what they perceive as unwanted sexual attractions and behaviors. The law, which has been in effect since its introduction in California in 2012, was designed to protect minors from treatments deemed ineffective and dangerous, linked to increased rates of depression, anxiety, and suicidal thoughts among those subjected to conversion therapy. Childs, supported by the conservative legal group Alliance Defending Freedom, asserts that the state is overstepping its bounds by censoring her conversations with clients. This legal challenge raises critical questions about the balance between state regulations aimed at protecting vulnerable populations and the rights of individuals to express their beliefs and provide specific types of counseling. Legal experts note that if the Supreme Court rules in favor of Childs, it could have sweeping implications, potentially invalidating similar laws across the nation that seek to protect minors from conversion therapy. The case comes at a time when the Supreme Court is increasingly involved in issues surrounding medical care and treatment for LGBTQ+ youth, including ongoing discussions about the regulation of puberty blockers and hormone treatments for transgender individuals. As the court prepares to hear arguments, advocates on both sides of the debate are closely watching the developments, which could set a precedent for the future of mental health counseling and the rights of LGBTQ+ youth in America. The legal community is also noting the broader implications of this case, as it intersects with ongoing national conversations about religious freedom, parental rights, and the state's role in regulating medical and psychological practices. Childs previously faced setbacks in lower courts, where her attempts to temporarily suspend the law's enforcement were denied. The 10th Circuit Court of Appeals upheld the district court's ruling, prompting her appeal to the Supreme Court. As the case unfolds, it will undoubtedly spark further debate about the ethical responsibilities of mental health professionals and the rights of parents and children in seeking counseling that aligns with their beliefs. The outcome of this case could not only impact the lives of countless minors, but also redefine the boundaries of free speech and religious expression in the context of mental health services. The Supreme Court's decision to take up this case reflects the growing complexities surrounding LGBTQ+ rights and mental health in America, as advocates on both sides prepare for what could be a landmark ruling. With the court's current composition and its previous rulings on related issues, the implications of this case are far-reaching, potentially affecting legislation and counseling practices across the country. In the coming months, as arguments are presented and deliberations take place, the nation will be watching closely to see how the Supreme Court navigates this contentious issue that sits at the intersection of law, ethics, and individual rights. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.